welcome back from that short break. The show is still Daybreak Live right here on Dominion Television, your channel of choice. Now it's time for Trendwatch, and Yemi Adelakun is still here with me in the studio, which will be making sense of trends on social media.
Definitely, I'm glad to be back here. Welcome.
Good to have you back.
We have a story, and then it's something that is causing a lot of, argument online. Kwankwaso, we welcome them to APC as madmen returning to vomit. That's coming from Ganduje. That's the former APC chairman of this country. What do you make of that statement? Don't you think the word vomit, I get it, it's sarcasm to say we welcome you back because you once called it a vomit. Definitely welcome you back to the vomit. But what do you make of that statement, really?
You see, when he was talking about vomit, he wasn't talking about the APC. It was just an expression saying, look, this is what you say you will never be a part of, and then you are coming back to it. And, this is not just about the APC. It's about the long-standing feud between these two people. They used to be friends, and Ganduje was, Kwankwaso was governor, then handed over to Ganduje before.
Ganduje was even deputy governor.
Yes, was deputy governor with him.
Yes.
So they had been together for a long time, and they used to have things in common until politics broke them apart, and they're having issues back and forth. But one thing was clear: when Ganduje was made the chairman of the APC, Kwankwaso had in mind that he was senior to Ganduje when it comes to politics. He was governor before him. He was his deputy. Ganduje was his deputy, and he just did not wanted to be a part of any political party that Ganduje as the chairman. In fact, at the point when Ganduje was asked to step aside as the chairman of the APC, some people already had the permutation in their heads like, it was because Kwankwaso was coming back and he wouldn't want to be a part of an APC where Ganduje was the chairman. But the president had other motives, and since Ganduje left the position as the chairman of the APC, and Iwada was made the chairman, we are still not seeing Kwankwaso in the APC. But there have been a lot of what we call rumors, and without smoke, without fire, there is no smoke, actually. So most definitely there's something going on. Probably there were negotiations going on, and Ganduje heard about it, and that's why this claim is, because if there's nothing happening, I don't think Ganduje will come and have this kind of statement on the paper.
I was even surprised because it was a meeting that was held in the north, over the weekend. When I saw this, I was like, how did Kwankwaso and Ganduje get to this point? They were close friends. I've seen pictures of them online where they took together when they were in government together, so I don't know how they got to this point. He also said something very critical, that Kwankwaso mentioned that Tinubu developed Lagos alone, and of course, the north is marginalized. So why is he, so interested in coming back to the APC? Kwankwaso has not even said anything on whether he's going to come to the APC or not. If Kwankwaso should stay in his party, it's still going to be politically relevant, because he won his stay.
Over 1 million votes.
Definitely. So
that's a lot.
Whether he decides to cross over to the APC or not, Kwankwaso will still remain a very popular person in the politics of Nigeria, as it were. So I really do not see, the point of this statement coming from Ganduje. I do hope that is politics, really, because I do not believe that they are permanent enemies in politics. We've seen cases whereby some persons will come and throw jabs at each other online, and you will see them in a particular party, a political party, shaking hands, eating together.
And that's the master of it all is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
So
you have seen him wine and then with people
really.
People are judged to be his enemies, and then he really doesn't care.
Definitely.
Let's take some comments.
Let's take comments. Partigi AM is saying he's scared of becoming irrelevant politically. He also has no stake left in Kano. If Kwankwaso returns to APC, Ganduje will be finished completely. I do not agree. Yes, Kwankwaso is a great threat to Ganduje in the APC. He knows his capacity. So it's
but together they can do better than what NNPP did in Kano State.
Maybe Kwankwaso might outshine Ganduje a little bit. I'm not sure about that.
But most definitely Ganduje will have a contribution. So he still stays relevant in the
you
party.
were former chairman of that political party.
Right.
Honestly, another comment, King Kelvin is saying Ganduje has every right to fight for what really belongs to him. Tinubu is actually playing the North. Let's not conclude on that.
That's a conclusion that
is playing the North. I really do not agree with that comment.
Right.
J. Mary is saying, so APC's vomit. I see what Ganduje did there, because me, I see
it was just an expression. I want to believe that was just an expression, really. And that doesn't really mean that he was talking about the APC as vomit. So
but the media now.
someone wants to rat him out to say something else. else.
Yeah.
So
The last comment this morning got on FTB saying APC, I don't want to say that. It's still talking about the issue of vomit coming from Ganduje. Let's not agree that on that note that APC is vomit, regardless of the fact that it's coming from the former national party, national chairman of that party. I think it's a fine place to leave it this morning.
Right.
Let's see whether in the next 2 weeks we'll see them together, shaking hands and taking pictures.
If they do, that means
this is Nigeria. Don't be shocked.
Just like we said earlier, that there's no permanent enemy, no permanent friends in politics. The only thing that matters is permanent interest. And that's it. That's all that matters to politicians, actually.
Definitely.
Thank you for being a part of the show so far. We simply have to go. Our time is fast spent on the show today. As I always say, champions are not made in the stadium. They are made of something deep inside of them. So, as the day breaks, you have the chance to rewrite your own history and be great. Samson Balogun is my name. Let's meet again, same station, same time tomorrow, and of course, the same program.
Thank you for being a part of the show. Before I go, let me inform you that whether you dream small or big, at the end of the day, the dream is yours. My name is Oluwayemi Adelakwam. Say good morning. Have a great day.